Beautiful day here in Madison, Illinois, East St. Louis, Gateway, Worldwide Technology, race day. Going out here round one against Austin Fox. We are going out 8 pair. I am quite sure Jimmo probably chose 8 pair so that the track will have an opportunity to warm up as much as possible before we go out there. Austin Fox is a good kid. I enjoy racing him. And if you have followed the channel long enough, you know he filled in when I had an ear problem. Good kid. Can't wait to race him. Also can't wait to turn that wind light on. Let's get this day started. So if there's one YouTube channel I watch all the time,
You're looking live.
that guy right there. I love the YouTube channel, brother. But as much as I was going fanboy, I was really headed right here. Yes, right here. So this is our Sunday morning ritual. For the American Eye. Sometimes we have one to turn on all the red lights.
But only when we start Sunday like this.
We start Sunday like this.
It's Austin Rock and Clay Milligan. Series in the country,
The police have showed up
each year at this most
doing a little nitro check. And being that I'm the nitro mixer, I'm curious. I'm going to tell you it's plenty good.
The best chance to add to their trophy case.
Boom, look at that.
Timing tower here. Its swirling, silty water does a good job of masking what's beneath.
Does that mean I passed? I passed?
Knowing every inch of the water. It sure seems like Gage Herrera is that way in pro stock.
Which is cool. They random check that stuff. 90% maximum. We're well below that.
Clay Milligan, who's got a couple of top fuel trophies this year, including Chicago earlier this year. He would like to sweep the state of Illinois if at all possible. That Parts Plus machine this weekend has got the Comp Cam Edelbrock colors on the side, but that is the Rick Ware Racing organization, overseen by Jimmo, as he's known, Jim Oberhofer, standing up there on the barrel valve on the right side. In qualifying, these were 7 and 10. They were two of the closest matched coming in here to round number one. Literally could come down to who gets off the starting line first. Mike Salinas awaits the winner. Austin Prock, Clay Milligan, final pair, top fuel. And Austin's run looked like an instant replay of Josh Hart. He just took the tire off as soon as his foot went down. 3.761 for Clay Milligan. 333.58 miles an hour. And Clay is going to advance for the folks at Comp and Edelbrock and Rick Ware. We've got our matchup set for round number 2.
7-6-1 for Clay Milligan. 333.
With Jim Oberhofer, when you turned around, you looked like you were almost sighing relief there. What are the emotions after getting through round one?
Well, you know, it's always good to win round one, especially when you're in a countdown. We haven't done so good the first two races, so, you know, Clay and the Parts Plus team did an awesome job. I know Rick Ware, Robbie Benton, they're back there with the RWR team in Talladega, so they're probably going crazy over there for that round one win. So, hey, you know, 76, I don't think that gets us lane choice, but you know, anything can happen.
Round one win, don't know what we did, doesn't matter. Win light come on, that's all we're looking for. So this is something that happens once in a great while. A lot of y'all watching the channel probably have no idea, but in 2008, I went to Iraq on an MWR tour. And this gentleman right here said we met there. Thank you for your service. How long were you over in Iraq?
I was 1 year.
1 year?
Yep, 1 year. Yep.
1 year. Thank you for your service. So was me and Erica a pain in the butt, or were we pretty cool?
No, you're awesome. You're awesome. Been following you ever since. So,
I appreciate it.
Very, very cool to have you guys come out there and hang out and see what we do for a minute. But
Exactly. It was a life-changing experience to watch what you guys do to give us a safe place to go race. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, pleasure.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you for your service, brother. Round 2 coming up. Racing Mike Salinas, Mr. First to 300. We are going to go out here and try to put down another solid lap just like earlier. Don't even know if I told y'all what it was. 76, 333 miles an hour to get the win over Austin Prock. It is going to be another hot, tricky racetrack. Let's see what we can do.
Clay Milliken, Comp Cams, Edelbrock, of course, Biohaven. If you don't follow Clay on social media, you're missing a bet. Go back and follow his trials and tribulations with his truck Dentley over the course of the last year or so. Mike Salinas, the number 2 qualifier. Valley Services, the scrappers machine. Trying to make a little bit of a move here with his Rob Flynn-led team. Rolling into the last round, these two are just separated by a couple of hundredths of a second, but then you could say that across Top Fuel. Clay hit the gas first, and he's going to hold on. 385, 285. Look at the speed. 385 at 285 miles an hour. Clay Milliken's car quit, but it held on long enough. Mike Salinas goes 3.807 and home. I don't know if he flinched on the starting line, but he missed it at this end, and he paid for it at that end. 285. Look at the speed. Little boost up there for Clay Milliken at the top end. Watch this one again on the NHRA.TV replay. Clay Milliken, 037 on the bulb, and Mike Salinas just missed it. Right there you see a cylinder out on Mike Salinas' car. And then Clay's car quit before he got to the finish line, but he had enough momentum going to carry him there. 3.850 in front of 3.807. Clay, 285 miles an hour. Salinas, 318. I guarantee you when Clay Milliken's car quit down there, he was trying to do the old Fred Flintstone routine. Get me to the finish line somehow, some way, because he knew Mike Salinas was coming. He just didn't know if Mike was going to make it in time. And the answer for Mike was he did not.
When you're down here with him, that's something good.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, y'all. I'm calling a ride back. I'm riding back in the Tony Schumacher rig. Got these guys up here. They were threatening to not let me get it all the way back because this is who we're racing, is these guys. Apparently, I beat Mike Salinas on the home shot. Car threw the belt off at the finish line. Thank goodness I had a little gap in there. Don't really know what it run. Doesn't really matter. The wind light come on. That's all we care about. We're going to the semis, and we're racing Tony Schumacher, and they're nice enough to give me a ride back.
Heck yeah.
So proud of these kids, y'all. It's awesome.
Did
Clay Milliken get up on that tree? Did you get up on that tree? When you racing Mr. 300, you better. You got up on that tree, boy. Hey,
Madhouse, that would be just like us again. Fucking something stupid.
Oh, dang it.
Yes, thank you. That was good.
I was just, whatever. You know how it is. You've been around enough of us weirdo drivers. Every now and then we just see it and catch it and go. Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
You really good there, Mr. Clay. And now we got Tony Schumacher.
Yep.
Your buddy.
They gave me a ride back.
Well, that's mighty nice.
We didn't even need a 37.
No. But
Not looking in history, we didn't.
But you know what?
Hey, it don't matter.
It don't matter. We'll take anything. I saw 385 pop up on the board. I'm like, oh man, did we get beat? And then I'm like, look, I'm like,
here we go.
because I thought initially I thought you red lit.
All right, folks, pretty dang quick turnaround. Yeah. And we are rolling up here to race Tony Schumacher. Semifinal round. It's hot out. I like it. Let's see if we can get a win like get to that final. Let's do this.
Right at 105, 120, 120. The temperature of the starting line here, a worldwide technology race.
Tony had a little bit quicker car, but that was, a while ago. They've been dealing with a hot racetrack all day long. Winner goes to the final. It's pretty much as simple as that. Tony blows one up, 382. Clay Milliken send him back to another Illinois final. The Rick Ware Racing Team is headed for another one. Comp Cams, Edelbrock, the folks at Parts Plus making it happen. 382 at 308 miles an hour. They might have wounded a little something down there as well. Tony Schumacher goes 386 at 305. Looking at the numbers down track, they were 1 thou apart in reaction time. They were identical at 60 feet. They were within 100 to 330. I mean, that was turning into a great race. And then Tony's car looked like it quit, well, a little bit before Clay's did. That's about the size of it. Joe.
Here with Jim Oberhofer. I don't know if it's the heat or Illinois, but you're going to the final round again here in Illinois. How'd you do it?
You know, it's just a great team effort. You know, we got Comp Cams and Edelbrock on the side of this car, and we got Rick Ware and Robbie Benton, that whole NASCAR team, you know, in Talladega cheering for us. And, you know, I tell you what, running Schumacher and Zippy and those guys, and, man, I tell you what, Joe Maynard is an awesome guy, and I'm so happy he's here owning teams and just a great guy for the sport. But, hey, you know, final round, we'll see what we can do.
Go get ready.
Y'all know it's good. Bruno wants to talk to me.
82?
I am. Y'all, we just beat the Sarge. We're going to the final. It's hot out.
Got Clay.
Love it.
Ready.
Dang it, dude.
Man, good race. Y'all gonna have a good time in the final.
Thank you. All right. This is kind of cool. We're getting this awesome content right out of the car.
Hey, final round down.
Let's go have some fun.
To make up for our first round, right?
Exactly. Let's go have fun. See you down there.
Coming off, there's
Yeah, a couple runs in a row now.
something's not right.
Sun was kind of a biatch.
Was it?
Yeah.
The lights were pretty even. They're left together.
I ain't seen nothing.
Yeah. So,
I know I didn't
oh,
catch
no, I
that
took a
one.
picture of it.
I know I didn't catch it.
There you go. Oh, there.
Boy, I crushed it, but I still left first. It was like a glare in the bowl. The sun's
It is a little bright up there,
Yeah.
and then when they spray the track, it makes it
shiny.
shiny.
Like I say, that was big. That was big.
So we need to finish it off. Got to run lead.
Right.
All right, all right, all right.
88.92 gives us 328 and 326.
Okay. Let me see what we ended up with. Here, start looking at some data. Yeah. Let's see if we can. came off basically. Oh, wait a minute, let me see where.
Same spot as
Came
last
off
time?
at, yeah, like 820 feet. It's rather safe. Track's gonna get better. We need to not pussyfoot around this next round.
So we know why the belts come off the last 2 runs. Timing cover was broken. Front cover is what we call it. But we're ready to almost ready to warm it up. Short block change. We had 55 minutes between rounds. Supercharger's on. Rocker arms are on. We got to adjust valves and Racing Leah. Rolling up, final round, y'all. Team made a quick short block change, found a broken cover. I think I already told you that. Racing Leah, let's see if we can turn on one more wind light for the day.
How cool is it we got 2 NASCAR team owners racing it out for the Top Fuel Championship here? By the way, just for the record, neither one of them won Talladega today. I'm just not trying to give it away. Clay did mention earlier his first ever national event win came over Leah. That, of course, was in Bristol, Tennessee, and that was a pretty emotional moment for Clay, who lives in Drummond, Tennessee, although he does consider this his home race because Madison, Illinois is closer to Drummond, Tennessee than Bristol is. Most of the Nitro competitors with lane choice have opted for the Edward Jones side. After going head-to-head with Doug and head-to-head with Steve, if she can stop Clay Millican, he's right back in the middle of the conversation. Millican, Pruitt, final 2 Top Fuel cars here at Gateway. Clay Millican, 375.
Hey, give me some.
I love you too.
Clay and Leah have now raced in the final round 3 times. And Clay has taken home the trophy all 3 times. Watching it one more time on the NHRA.TV replay. Identical on the reaction time. Leah was 1 thou in front at 60 feet. Clay Milliken, 11 thou in front at 330 feet. 12 thou in front at 660 feet. And 17 thou in front at the finish line. 3.758, 331 miles an hour. And Rick Ware Racing gets their 3rd Top Fuel trophy for Jim O and the gang down there.
Freaking did it! We did it! Wally number 3. That's what I'm talking about. And every one of you commenters, there you go. There you go. Give us a hot racetrack and they in trouble. We got Wally number 3. I'm so proud of this entire team. Cannot believe how good this race car was today and what they did is absolutely amazing. I just had to ride down the racetrack, stumble on that loud pedal when it was time to go. It was a total team effort, short block change with 55 minutes. They changed the short block in that thing, got it ready to go, and it went out there and ran the quickest run we run all day to turn the wind light on in the final against Leah. We don't even know the numbers. Nobody on this golf cart knows the numbers, but all we know is we won.
I think it's 75.
And we think we went 75. We don't know. Doesn't matter. We won. Let's go.
All right, joining us here in St. Louis is your Top Fuel winner of the NHRA Midwest Nationals, Clay Milliken. Clay went 3.758 at 331 miles an hour to defeat Leah Pruitt in the final round, picking up his 3rd win of the season and 6th in his career, staying undefeated in Illinois in the year of 2023.
You know, it's funny. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it's funny. I heard Alan Reinhart say that about when we went to the final, and I'm like, what's he talking about? Because we, from being not that far away, I know it's wrong, but we think of St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm like, oh, we won Chicago and we're in Madison, Illinois. We're really not in St. Louis. But, man, what a day.
Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of describe, you know, a struggle to kind of start the countdown, but a win like this, to get a countdown win, to get a playoff win, and kind of the setting today with a great crowd, great atmosphere. How special is this one?
It's huge. And we, for the last week, have been watching the weather because Jimmo has been dangerous when it's hot. Chicago was hot. Denver's always just, it is Denver. And, you know, it was like the man upstairs was looking out for us, and he gave us a hot weekend. And, man, Jimmo just showed again, when it's hot out, look out. I mean, you know, I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't matter because I don't know how to tune one of these things, but I can tell you this. If it's hot, he can get down. I mean, you know, we got away with one, actually probably kind of sort of 2, but we outperformed the cars we raced, and I am so proud. I mean, this was huge. I mean, and I'm going to do this without tearing up, but my sisters are here again, and my longest, bestest friend that might as well be my brother, J.C. Metters, we literally have been attached at the hips from before 1st grade. I can never get him to leave Drummond's, Tennessee, but we got him up here, and he's down in the winner's circle right now. That was huge for me. And I've already won with Tracy and Lee here, but it was a little added pressure knowing JC was up there watching because I wanted to have him here. And I know that's not like got nothing to do with racing, but when I tell you he's my brother from another mother, that's a common thing, but this is no kidding. I know all of his secrets, he knows all of mine, and he's my bestest there is.
Absolutely. Kelly?
Clay, I want to ask you about the last 2, I don't want to ask about the last 2 races, but you know, they weren't so great, and then you come here and it's like, again, with this pow with you guys. So what is that secret that's like causing that?
Jimbo would quickly tell you, give me a track above 90 degrees and look out. Needless to say, with this perspiration, how do you say that? Sweat, the sweat, how is it? Perspiration on my face here. It's above 95 degrees out there, and it was all day. I mean, I think my biggest worry was actually round 1 because, you know, that was the best temperature of the day. And, you know, I don't know what he's doing to make it work on the hot tracks, but obviously it's not working on the cold tracks. And we've suffered when it's been a little cool outside. And he'll get it figured out, and then we'll be winning on hot and cold racetracks. But I am already talking to the man upstairs. Bring on the heat in Dallas, baby.
Amen.
John, we've had so many multiple winners here. Antron with 5,
Eric with 6 and now first time here?
Well, I mean, this track is, it's not that far from home. That's how I got JC to come. It's 263 miles, so it's an easy, nice drive, and it's a beautiful facility. And I have to say that me and Donna and the girls, we've come here a lot over the years, and we've just bragged about how much nicer it is every time you come back. I mean, the people here should be very proud. They've got a racetrack of this facility, and I got to throw this out there. I was just doing my best today to impersonate Donnie Hagar. Some of y'all may not know what that is, but being the bracket racer at heart that I am, he left here with over $200,000 last weekend. And this is a big shout out to the NHRA. Last week, over 8,000 laps were made down this racetrack, which, to be honest, is pro teams, that gives them a little worry. NHRA did, and the staff here at Worldwide Technology did a heck of a job, because that's a lot of rubber down a racetrack, and it worked. Track was good for it to be so hot.
Clay, you come in, you're just outside the top 10. With a win like this, what are the goals for the team and where to finish?
So, our chances of winning the championship, we know that's not happening. I am the world's worst at keeping up with the points. I also am the world's worst. I don't never know who we're racing till we're in the staging lanes. All I ever want to know in qualifying is, are we in? And if we're not, I need to know what number we need to run. And my running joke with that is if I was driving Rick Ware's 51 car and I could do a bump and run, then I would care. But, our goal is obviously top 10, as far as we possibly can get. It's probably way too big a gap to even think about, chasing down number 1. But 3 wins for this Parts Plus team was huge. And another thing that was really, really cool today, Comp Cams is based in Memphis, Tennessee. Edelbrock is now there. We had a pile of people, had the vice presidents actually on the starting line when we just won that. So when you can win with a sponsor standing on the starting line is huge, and it was just a heck of a day. I mean, it was an incredible freaking day.
So Clay, you win the first couple of races and you're into the finals. What's your mindset when you made it against Lee? I mean, that had to be cool because you started.
So a lot of drivers are just going to tell you, I'm going up there and I'm going to rip their heads off. I'm going to do all this sort of stuff. In my mind, I am the smiling guy and all that. The win, lose, draw, I'm smiling because I know I'm fortunate to get to do what I do. And my mindset going into a final round is, no matter what happens, we've had a great day. And whether that makes me better or worse, I don't know, but that's how I'm built. It's anytime you can make a final round, it's a good day, win or lose.
Clay, just a quick look at your day. You beat Cody Crone Austin Prock to open up the day. You beat Mike Salinas on the whole shot, and then Tony Schumacher to reach the final round. You kind of touched on the success of this season. 3 wins this year, first kind of full season with Rick Ware Racing. Is it just exciting just to see that energy and see that success as you kind of wind down this first full season with them?
Oh, 100%. Rick Ware was on the phone. He about made me start crying, and y'all know I'll cry at a drop of a hat, but he was so pumped up. He's at Talladega right now watching, both of the NASCAR teams run, and man, I don't know what's going to happen when we win one when he's here, but right. I mean, he might go out there and tear the tree down. I don't know, but I can tell you he's pumped up because that's a guy that makes his living racing, and he's gave us, the parts, pieces, equipment, and the people by far are the most important thing that makes this thing go. It's hands down. So we changed a short block before the final round, changed an engine, had 55 minutes, and we were done on the ground and ready to roll. It's a young group of people with some old people, me, Jim O, and another thing I do want to bring out, I talked about JC. So Bruce Reed, y'all know, is Australian crew chief. He's been here for months, a couple months now. So we knew this was happening, but he did not. His son flew in, first time he's ever been to St. Louis. So his son was here. His significant other, soon-to-be wife's daughter also flew in. So it was a bit of a teary Thursday afternoon when they showed up. And to win with them here, everything happens for a reason, and it was a big weekend, no question about it.
Well, congratulations, Clay. You're top fuel winner here in
Thank
St.
you.
Louis.
That's it. Y'all know I can keep going.
Oh, we can keep going.
I love you folks. I appreciate all the hard work you do, and can't wait for Dallas, that's for sure. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks, Clay.